Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Many women have should'ves. What is a should've other than a made-up word? A should've, I gotta attribute that to my son's grandmother, and she has a unique way of saying things. But she said some women have should'ves, like they should have married that guy. And ladies, we know y'all got some should'ves. We know y'all, every woman got that guy. Y'all know, y'all be complaining about some of these guys, they knuckleheads. All women got that guy they should have hooked up with. That's what a should've is. Oh, and for the ladies who come on, well, men have should'ves too. I'll talk about that on the men's channel. This is for y'all, ladies. That's why I still delete a lot of men's comments. This is for y'all. And we know y'all got a should've. And this ain't to put y'all down. Understand, ladies, I'm tough love, but it's something to think about. Because, oh yeah, men definitely have some should'ves. Men definitely have some, but this ain't the men's channel. But ladies, y'all all stop me. Stop me if you've heard this one before. You know, you got that guy, he's very polite. He was like, you met him, but you were probably young. And he was a good guy. He respected you. You had fun with him. Shoot, he's even decent in bed. Might even turned you out in bed. But you decide, hey, for whatever reason, it could have broke up for whatever reason. And if he's a should've, it's pretty much your decision. Let's just be real. It wasn't because he's not a should've if he dumps you. It's not a should've then. It's just like his loss then, or whatever. But it's a should've when you had the choice to get with him, but you might have got with some other dude. Or it's a should've if it's a should've if. Yeah, it's definitely a should've if it was just based on your choice you didn't get with this man. Your choice. Like you should have got with him, but you chose somebody else for whatever reason. Or it might have been dumb, or there was a miscommunication. Or, you know, it's also like, yeah, you should have did this in the relationship. You should have did that. But many of y'all got that should've. And that should've, that messes with y'all. Because think about it, ladies. Because I talked to a lot of women about it. You years later, because nobody would treated you as well as that should've. Nobody treated you as well as that should've. That should've had you. That should've got you. All your little corny stuff, all your quirkiness, the should've was like cool with that. He was like, man, that wasn't even cute. I mean, I did something recently on flakiness is not attractive to most men. But I emphasize the word most men. You could have been flaking with the shoulda, and the shoulda was like, he was cool with it. Because he might have had the personality. Some dudes just have a personality where they can deal with a woman all over the place. And it's some in their personality that can deal with it. In fact, there's a specific type of personality that can actually deal with flaky women. Very specific. And it actually plays a big... Yeah, that gets into another whole other conversation, so I won't go there. But unless y'all ask for it. But anyway, you know, he got it. All your quirks, shoot. He you know what? He was cool with even your cooking. You know, you cook like Thelma from Good Times. It was like scary. It's like, oh God, no. But that dude was eating it up, talking about seconds and whatnot. You know, it was that dude who got all your corny ass jokes. I mean it. I was like, he was with you. He was with you. Even when you didn't want to be bothered, he was like, oh, I see you don't want to be bothered. Perfect guy. Perfect guy. But then you go up, what do? Something you did. You might have thought you could do better. Or you listen to your hating ass girlfriends. And you know why I'm going? Because I've discussed this in different ways. And I'll probably do this another angle in the next video. It keeps coming up. Every time I talk to a woman, there's always that one guy. And it wasn't a bad guy. That's the thing. Like, all women might have had that bad guy where it was sensible that they not just got away, but run, change their address, get witness protection. Every woman got that one guy, but many women, not all women. Some women are smart. Once they get that guy, they never have to use the word should've. They hanging on for dear life. But many women, they get that guy and they just, I think it's really just an experience, because it's rare that a woman to have a should've and she in her 40s. It's usually when she's young. And, y'all know how young women are. Y'all might have had some elder or something to try to tell you to hang on to that guy. That's a good guy. You're like, oh, no, Nana. He's he ain't cool. He's a little corny. You messing with him, but he's corny. Mm-hmm. And then you go out, get that more exciting guy, and then realize the exciting guy don't care about you, but, he just wanted you to back that thing up. Just like, man. But... I would say this, ladies, because it's going to be very rare for you to go back and get that should've. My advice is to learn from it as you move forward. That's the key right there. Learn from it. It's like, okay, you did this. And sometimes it might have been a learning experience. He might not have been the one for you. He might not have been. Seriously, he might not have been. There might have been some stuff that at the time you didn't see. So don't kick yourself too bad, but look back at it. And then when you go forward, you don't dwell on it, you don't hate yourself, or you don't cry or anything. You just say, you know what, I had a good guy there, let me think about it. Then when you move forward, you know what to look for. You might even find a guy similar to him, especially if that should've was your imprint. If that should've was your imprint. Like, one thing, I talk about the imprint, but a lot of guys don't understand one thing when they talk about it. It doesn't mean the woman gonna marry that guy. It just means the dude was in that first three. That's it. And sometimes, like, many women get a bad imprint. Like, one of those first three guys is bad, but man, you get many women, the guy was a good guy. But you want to see more, and you have a certain portion of the population that feel like they can always do better. So you look back at it, and you say to yourself, he was cool, but, he was cool, but I need to learn. I need to move forward. And, on that Disney ending, you run into him again, maybe, and you find out, boom. Now, that's luck. I wouldn't even tell women to, look forward to that. But that should've. You know what, ladies? If you're brave, tell me about some should'ves. Guys, since I pretty much have to do this every video now, hang back. Don't jump on the women. I know some of y'all want to jump on them and stuff for your own personal reasons, because you might have been somebody should've, but let the women talk. And think about it. Think about what lessons you might learn. I mean, even if you don't share it with me, but think about it. Because sometimes those should'ves have actually taught you some things about yourself that you needed in order to go forward in life. And that's a deeper aspect of relationships anyway. Every relationships are meant to help us grow spiritually and emotionally, help us to mature. Because I know some of the relationships I've had help me, because I allowed it to help me. I learned a lot of stuff. And sometimes that's what maybe the person might not need to have been a shoulda, but just I don't know. I gotta make up a term for somebody who's just gonna just learn. So, yeah. So anyway, ladies, share. If you're brave, I'll make sure the dudes stay off of you or don't jump on you. And like I say, if a dude has something positive to add to this, positive, no jumping on the women on here. Man, definitely add it, but that should've. If that becomes a big term, I'm gonna have to thank my son's grandmother. I'm gonna have to thank her. Should've. Yeah, I can't really go into the context of why she used that term, though. That would cause some unnecessary issues. But yeah. You know what? Just as an aside, there's so much I could share, but the stuff people tell me, it's like I gotta talk around it or talk in general terms. But everything I talk about, somebody has shared with me. I don't do theory. So anyway, I'll get back with you later. Peace.